What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday in the comments of the last video and all over social media, of course. I most certainly appreciate it, guys. And of course, I gotta remind you guys of the pre-order shirt. If you guys haven't gotten a pre-order shirt, most certainly consider grabbing one in a link down below. It's gonna be well worth it, man. We are going to be, once we get this pre-order done, we're gonna be turning Gotham, like I've said quite a few times, into an absolute monster. But yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. Once the pre-order is filled, man, we're gonna go out and just, my goal is to try to get absolutely everything that we're gonna need for the car all at one time if I can. We're just gonna get all the parts in and then just start on it. And it should be a pretty quick, free-flowing process from beginning to end. But moving on for today, I have a template made up for the front portion of the roof rack on the CRV. I know this probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it'll all make sense once it's done, believe me. So this basically fits. I think I do want to kind of add a little bit more girth up here to the top in the piece of aluminum, so that then I can kind of decide, because I think I want it to kind of taper up and get a little taller towards the front, but I don't know exactly what it is I want to do yet. So whenever I add this, whenever we put this down onto the aluminum, I'm just gonna oversize it up here, and then we'll test fit it, and we'll be able to get kind of a visual, maybe just draw some lines on it or something and figure out exactly what it is I want. But anyhow, that's basically it. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this to aluminum, and we got to get this cut out. Well, we got to get this cut out ×2. Hopefully be able to make these pieces here work. I've got a lot of scrap stuff over there on the side of the house. I'm starting to run out. Well, that's not big enough. Might be able to get 2 out of this. Oh yeah, look at that. Bam, bam, baby. Hell yeah. There's one. Oh yeah, I should be able to get both of them out of this piece right here. Oh, but I wanted to add that length on top. Shit. Maybe it'll still work. I'll have to do them both right here. Oh yeah, we'll be able to make that work. Shit. Well, there it is, man. That is our bracket. Well, that is our passenger side bracket. I've also went ahead and I got the driver's side all finished up as well. So now what it is I need to do is actually fit these up onto the CRV. We gotta drill some holes and everything for mounting. This is not the final form, like I mentioned. I want to get it up there and get a visual and just kind of figure out exactly what I want to do at the top right here. I also might end up shortening it right here. These tabs, we're gonna finish them off by rounding them, making them look a lot nicer, but this is our beginning stage. All right, got the side all mounted up, and just let you guys know, I will be putting some rib nuts right here on the body. I'm not going to just leave it screws. Then all of these screws will be replaced with rivets once we get this thing all finished and painted and all that. But right now I just want to be able to take it apart because we're going to need to paint it. Now as for this side, in order to get this side to match that side, I'm gonna need to notch it around the antenna. So I'm gonna try to get this relatively in the same place so they're symmetrical. Obviously I need to mark it and then just kind of cut a notch in there. Well, that came out really clean. Both sides look pretty symmetrical. It's hard to really tell, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find a place to measure from. I mean, it's relatively close. I can't find any like variation, like any difference from left to right. Anyhow, I left this top portion on here because I was thinking that I wanted to kind of swoop this up and make it a little taller in the front like I had mentioned. I think I've changed my mind. So what I will end up doing is just cutting this straight across, and then this will just be the same thickness all the way through. But now I need to get a piece of our paper up here and make a template for the front portion. That's where this is all gonna come together, and you guys are gonna finally see what it is this thing's gonna look like, and me for that instance. Like, I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like with this front piece on. In my mind, it's gonna kind of give it like tank vibes, you know what I'm saying? Make it look like a, I don't know, like either a tank or like a bulletproof vehicle or something, or a Batmobile, bro. You know what? That's what we're going with, the Batmobile. I need to be careful, bro. This thing I think looks like the Batmobile. We got the Gotham Civic. Need to watch my ass. I end up with a copyright. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, here comes the fun part. Alright, got myself a rubbing of the front section. You guys see how I had the paper stretched across the whole front windshield basically? We are going to be running a piece going across there, but it's not going to be all like closed off the way the paper was. My idea is I'm going to cut kind of like a shape into it. I don't know. It's going to be better just to show you than try to explain it. Anyhow, I found a large enough piece. This is the biggest piece of scrap that I have left. So once I cut into this guy, I need to start thinking about re-upping on some aluminum, man, because it's really nice having this stuff around. But whenever I run out, I really regret it, man. I need to go to my old boss and see if I can buy like 4 or 5 sheets from him. We're definitely gonna need a lot of aluminum whenever it comes time to start building Gotham. We gotta close in the back, the trunk area. I also need to make a drag wing. I plan on making an extremely aggressive drag wing for that damn thing. There's a lot of other little stuff here and there that I'd like to make for it. Hell, I need to get a piece of like 1/2-inch steel, make a weight plate for the front. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fab work needing to be done on that thing. But anyhow, I gotta hose this thing off because we gotta draw some Sharpie marks and everything on it. Gotta draw my cut lines, and Sharpie don't like dirt. Well, that sucks. I think our little wall mounted unit has finally taken a shit. Damn it. I used the absolute hell out of this thing and it just crapped out on me. I'm sure most of you guys know a company sent that to me a long time ago. I need to reach out to them and see if they'll send me a new one, because God, that's gonna suck not having that. Shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? I missed the donuts, man. He was just doing mad donuts. I can never get the camera fast enough. Oh my God. Dude, look how bad my yard is, man. I cannot get this to green up at all. I've been watering the shit out of it. Anyhow, making good progress. Whoa, my camera stick is loose. You guys were taking off. Anyhow, making pretty good progress, man. I think I'm almost done with this thing. Well, with this stage of it. I got the front piece cut out. I went ahead and I removed the side pieces because I need to line them up with this. And I want to match that length, so I cut it down a lot shorter. So, that's what I'm doing now. I have an absolute mess all over the place. I'm just gonna go ahead and get through some of this cutting and everything and get it to a point to where we can paint it, and I'll pick the camera back up. Well, I was waiting for this paint out here to dry. I went ahead and I started editing this video. I'm like, I'm almost done. I just gotta finish painting this thing and then put it on. I feel like I've been working on this rack. Well, I have. I've been working on this rack freaking days already. So I ended up having a problem. When I went by Ace Hardware to go get some stuff the other day, and while I was there, I grabbed some spray paint for painting these things. I got, for one, dude, every single can of spray paint I ever get from Ace Hardware, if you get the Ace brand, I always have problems with it, no matter what. That primer's junk. But anyhow, I ran out of spray paint like stupid fast, like really fast. I didn't have enough to cover this stuff. So I switched over to using this wrinkle. I had a full can of wrinkle. I had a full, well, one, and then I had these 2 partial cans. But yeah, I ran out of that really quick too. And they look like shit, bro. So I'm in there going through all my spray paint and everything, and then I find this can of trim black, which was like 3/4 of the way full. I was like, yeah, second chance. Well, third chance at this point. And I came out here, tried coating it with that, but it didn't go freaking well at all, especially since I used that wrinkle on there. And this is what it's looking like right now. It looks real blotchy, like there's some shiny spots, a lot of dull spots, and I'm like, dude, what the hell, bro? Like at this point, it's like either I need to sand this all the way down and go pick up some more paint, or go over it with something, bed liner, something that's going to give it a texture and be able to hide all these imperfections now from the wrinkle not being as consistent as I would like it to be. So anyhow, yeah, it's been a fiasco trying to get these damn things painted, and I feel like it does this every time I try to rush through painting something and just use spray paint. I always end up having a problem, bro. I should just focus on spraying everything with the gun, and then I won't run into these dumbass issues, because now I'm gonna paint these things for like the 3rd time. And I've went through so much paint, bro. These things are, this was $30-something for both of these. You know what I'm saying? It's like, anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and get these sprayed. I really hope this has a texture to it. Oh yeah. Well, I gotta run a drill bit through all these holes now because the rivets won't fit anymore. All right, the rack is finally done, and look, I know that this isn't going to be for everybody, and I know a lot of people are probably gonna think it looks pretty goofy, and to be honest with you, like 100% honest with you, I think it looks kind of goofy too. Like the front portion kind of does. Like it doesn't have the same look to it that I was thinking it was going to have in my head, but at the same time there's a purpose for this, and I think once we actually mount on here what it is that we are waiting for, it's going to make a huge difference. It's going to take away from the fact that this is just a big closed off area, you know what I'm saying? It'll take the attention off of it. But anyhow, I'm happy I am finally done with this. For whatever reason, I didn't have any fun building this rack. At first it was kind of exciting, and then I just kind of got in this mode like, God, I can't wait till this thing is freaking done so I can move on with my life. Probably because of how much of a pain in the ass the painting procedure on this came out, but I will say that bed liner definitely came out pretty dope. That was my savior, bro. Oh, also, by the way, I ended up just going with circles on the side just because it's a lot easier to just mow a freaking hole saw through it. I originally wanted to do like the stack circles, and then I was gonna cut with a jigsaw and make like long ovals or something, you know what I'm saying? But that would have added hours and hours of tedious ass work to this damn thing, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna send a damn hole saw through it. Anyhow, guys, I hope that you at least enjoyed the video. I hope some of you at least like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. I'm torn between the front portion. At some point I might end up making a much smaller front portion. I don't know, we have to see what it looks like whenever we get these bad boys installed. So yeah, these just came in this morning. Unfortunately, I do not have time to install them in this video, and these are not just lights. Like, I get it, oh yippee, you're throwing some pod lights on the front, yay, exciting. It's so much more than just lights. It is the function that these do that I genuinely think that this is the best pod light that you can freaking get, and I am most certainly excited about that, because that is going to add a level of aggression to the CRV that is going to be unmatched, bro. I'm going to be coming down the street and people are going to swerve out of the way because they're scared to death of that son bitch. I mean, just look at it, man. Oh, looking all menacingly. Anyhow, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do, if you did, smash the like button, and if you didn't, maybe you just need to lower your standards a little bit, man. Damn, how long has it been since I said that? Also, I want to mention to you guys, because this is my job to do so, I know a lot of people get tired of hearing you know, somebody plug merch and stuff all the time, but if we're gonna do anything with Gotham, we got to get this pre-order stepped up, man. So we have sold, last time I looked, it was just under 100, and I think we have sold like 5 shirts since then. So we're probably right at about 100 pre-order shirts sold. We have a goal of 500, as you guys know. So most certainly, if you haven't grabbed a pre-order shirt, I ask you to please consider it, because I really do think that we are going to need to sell about 500 pre-order shirts for us to really do anything exciting with Gotham. And I hope you guys understand, man, like the money that's coming from these pre-order shirts, I'm not like paying my water bill with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to the happy ending massage parlor or nothing like that. Every single bit of the profit from the pre-order shirts for Gotham is going into Gotham, except for a small portion of it is going to go into the Blazer, of course, because that was the whole reason why I was even selling Gotham, was to put it into the Blazer. So either way, every single bit of it is getting wrapped back around into the projects and into content for you guys. None of it really goes into my pocket. Like, I understand it is my cars, and don't get me wrong, I freaking love my cars, but to me, all these things are literally content, bro. These things are content that I make for you guys. So no matter what, any profit that comes from the pre-order shirt is getting rolled back into the channel for you guys. So if you want to grab a pre-order shirt, link is in the description down below. Peace out, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.